with a new report on fraud. Lou Raguse is in the newsroom with the auditor's report that includes stunning revelations on how Minnesota's Department of Human Services handled kickback claims in autism centers. Lou?
Julie, the latest from the Office of the Legislative Auditor found that the Minnesota Department of Human Services refused to investigate reports of kickbacks being paid within its programs, incorrectly believing that they didn't have the authority to do so. How much are you going to be able to pay back?
When Abdi Najib Yusuf and Asha Hassan started building up their fraudulent autism centers, they admit recruiting and paying kickbacks to families willing to enroll their kids to increase the amount of taxpayer money they could steal. Kickbacks have been proven to play a key role in defrauding welfare programs when criminal providers need real clients or patients.
Kickbacks have been illegal for decades.
Which is what makes the latest revelation by the Office of the Legislative Auditor such a head-scratcher.
Did DHS send the kickback cases to federal investigators?
In the 3 cases that we identified in this review, they did not refer any of the 3 cases to law enforcement or any other investigation agency.
And not only that, but they didn't even flag them for future
That's
investigation?
correct.
Deputy Legislative Auditor Catherine Tyson says DHS told her team they didn't believe until last year that they had the authority to investigate allegations of kickbacks. And it's not just within the Autism Services Program.
Does this seem to show that DHS wouldn't have investigated kickbacks across any of their programs?
That's correct. The laws that we are referring to, they apply to all Medicaid providers that are authorized by DHS.
It's actually a very narrow situation when there's only a kickback and no other evidence of fraud.
DHS Commissioner Shireen Gandhi admits disagreeing with the OLA's legal analysis, but says they're now on the same page and proposes some word change to the law just to be sure.
We put it in our legislative package, so we are acting on it right away.
So part of what makes this whole thing baffling is that both the OLA report and Commissioner Gandhi say that they identified this, that DHS identified this as an issue back in 2019, yet DHS did not change its rules, and the legislature did not change the law over the past 7 years to fix the perceived problem. And again, the auditors believe that DHS had the authority to investigate kickbacks all along, Julie.
It just is so maddening, Lou. I guess I don't understand. So they saw that, and not only did they not investigate it, but to be clear, they didn't report it to anybody else to investigate it.
That's right. This afternoon, Commissioner Gandhi incorrectly said that they forwarded these cases to federal investigators. She issued a correction saying that they did not. And one of those 3 is still receiving taxpayer money to this day. And I think in the big picture, Julie, it's worth repeating a line in that story. This isn't just within the autism program. This is across all programs, all Medicaid programs that DHS pays reimbursements to.
So in her soundbite, she said it's just a narrow. Was she referring to the comment you just made, Lou?
No.
Does she have a different interpretation?
Right. What she was referring to is if they received an allegation that there's kickbacks and other fraud, then they thought they could investigate it. But if they only got an allegation of kickback, they would not investigate it. And I'll tell you that I talked with fraud investigators today on background. All of them told me that if there is an allegation of a kickback, that is fraud.
All right. Lou,
Wow.
thank you. We're grateful.
Minnesota fraud at its
Well, the last
best.
40 minutes.